morning, solid steppers. It's Miss Ward coming to you from early morning South Florida. Headed to meet up with my personal trainer right now. Ooh, boy, ready for that workout, ready to get my weekend started right. Remember, you gotta invest in yourself. That's the first thing you gotta do. I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I've been getting a lot of calls regarding financial situations. And I think that one thing people have to realize that they have some challenges financially before they get in business. You know, people think they get in business to find your way out of debt and all that good stuff. And I think that's an interesting concept, but I think that before you get into it, you got to eliminate all your expenses, live well beneath your means, and be clear about what profit really looks like. I think a lot of people get in business and they making money, but they're not making any profit. In fact, I know that. You know, the beautiful thing about the Appliance Boot Camp, you know, Mike teaches you how to work with the warranty companies if you don't have the resources, and to accumulate money by charging them labor only. But when you do that, you need to have a relationship with multiple warranty companies. I remember in the beginning when I started, I made sure I tried to sign up with every warranty company here, there, and at the same time, I had every intention of supplying my parts because I knew I could make a distinct profit off of parts. Because my biggest concern is I wanted to make sure I maximize my profit, not just from my labor, but also from sourcing the parts, shipping, handling, and marking the part up itself. But that goes back to having a plan. It seems as though a lot of people don't have a plan. They don't have a plan for life. They don't have a plan when they get into business. And then when they get into business, they get lost. And you know, this is all part of business. You know, if you're going to be in it right. But you also got to realize when you have responsibilities and you're living off of business, that's a whole nother burden on a business. You have to remember your business is your baby, so it's still learning how to walk, talk, and eat real food. And I don't think people understand that. You know, a lot of times your businesses are walking around malnourished because you haven't fed them properly or grew them properly. You know, every time you get in business, I don't care what anybody say. I love how people say you can start this business with $0 and sell people wolf tickets, but that's not true. If you start out struggling, you'll always be struggling. And when the hard lumps come, you're not going to be able to survive them. At least not without losing an arm or a leg. And that's a real conversation. Most people don't have the real conversations with you. You know, sometimes you're going to have to maintain a 9-to-5 to invest in your business if you really want it. Like, there's a lot of things that you have to do. It's just like raising kids. It's a lot of stuff you have to do you don't like to do just so you can keep a roof over those kids. Those kids' head and put clothes on their back and feed them. It's the same thing with a business. I just don't understand why people think they can open a business one day and the next day they're making thousands of dollars. If you can't manage your food stamps and your regular money, whatever it may be, you're not going to be able to manage a business because you're still walking in the door through a sense of scarcity and lack. Everything starts with a mindset. You don't have because in your mind you don't think you deserve and worthy of it. All those things have to be addressed, and most people never do. That's why even when they get in business, they stay struggling. You better get around some people who believe in having, and that the universe and God is a source, is an unlimited source. Put those processes in place and make it happen. This is real. This is why I keep telling you, you can't hang around everybody. You can't talk to everybody. I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't have time. You know, but also I'm just not going to allow that energy to float in my space. You know, I'm out here to not only get it, I'm here to get it, make it, and keep it. You feel me? And you got to have that kind of mentality. A lot of people don't have it. Like right now, I'm tired as hell. I don't feel like going to work out, but I'm getting my round brown ass up and going to do what I gotta do, because I understand the only way to have results in anything you do is to be consistent. That's another issue. A lot of people aren't consistent because you're not seeing the results you want, so you want to switch up. You'll never see results. You gotta tweak what you do now, and then you gotta enhance that performance. See what your issues are, address them, and keep moving forward. That's why when you hit a lick or get 500, 200, 1,000, whatever, that money's gone before you got it, because you never knew how to manage it in the first place. And this is real. Like, I sit back and I watch how a lot of people move, and I know that 99% of them, everything's going back into business. You know, that's not a problem as long as you know that you're growing the business. But if you don't know where you're going and what you're doing, you don't need to be in business. You need to go get a job, and this is a fact. Because all you're doing is hurting yourself, your future, and your family. You can't expect a business just to open up and give you money when you haven't done the work to learn how to do the business, maintain the business, how to do the work that actually creates the business. If you only know how to fix dryers, focus on dryers, like I always say. And then you need to kill that game. You need to be so good at dryers that nobody else comes to mind, that you can go in and do a repair for a loss and still come up. Everything has to make sense, people. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people really don't know what they're doing. And all they're doing is hurting themselves and their families. And if that's the case, you just need to go get a job. I don't care if it's at night, whenever. And do this as a side hustle. Because you cannot build a business, you don't have the reason. Because you put too much weight on business. And then you do this away. People don't put hundreds of mic. Then you go mic as in appliance boot camp, and then you're going to end up with money. It's like, if you follow the directions, apply and execute consistently, you're not going to have any results. It just is what it is. Nobody has the magic answer, including Miss Ward, because Miss Ward don't play. If you come to me, I'm going to tell you point blank what you need to do. And then I'm going to get on your ass if you're not doing it, because I see it before you see it, because I already been there. I already took a loss. I told you guys when I started, you know, I started with subs, trying to manage that and learn the business, and I paid a price of $50,000 to $60,000. And that's the light number. It's probably more than that. But I could afford to take that. I have additional responsibilities besides myself. And the responsibility is so low that, I mean, in my household, I could take that because I was prepared to pay a price to get my business where it needs to go. Because I still way beneath my means. You don't see me jet setting. You don't see me flossing. Every time you see me, I'm down working. Like I ain't got a pot to piss in. And I'm scared that I don't care what you think about me, because I'm very clear about where I'm going and what I'm doing. The key is, do you know what the hell you doing? That's what people need to understand. Get the basics down first. I see people struggling and going through stuff, and it's unfortunate. But the bottom line is, we all been there. You're going to be around poor people, ain't got nothing. You're going to stay poor and ain't got nothing. It just is what it is. And the only way, the first thing that has to change is you. You got to change your mindset. You got to get your goals in order, and you got to step toward those goals every day. Because guess what? Next year, it's going to be the same day. What will you have accomplished? That's why you always hear me say, how many months is? How much have you gotten done? Most y'all ain't got shit done. Now just keep it real. I'm still out here talking about what you can think. But you know, shit don't come. Because ain't nothing I can do for you. It's all I can say. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and get off this video. It looks like it's freezing. But y'all need to get it together, man. Life is too short, and I'm finna tell you right now, things are really changing in America. And if you ain't out here getting it in now and learning these systems and learning things that you need to know for your future, then you are destined to lose. You will struggle your whole life. And it's a problem when you struggling and then your kids struggling because you never taught them anything better. That's crazy. The only person I know that can tell that you that better than me is Love Dorsey. She ruthless. But she says one thing that's so true. If you can't be real with yourself, who the hell you gonna be real with? If you up here and you don't know how to do nothing, your kids ain't gonna know how to do nothing either, and your family will stay in generational poverty. That's crazy. Come on, people. You can't do it for you. Please do it for the kids. You know, out here doing shit for the gram. You need to be out here doing something for your children, you know, because ain't nobody do nothing for you. So why you gonna make them pay for your ignorance? At the end of the day, man, y'all got to get it together, man. Life is, let me tell you something. You know for a fact, we all been in that spot. We know our moms did the best they could. But at the end of the day, we're all adults. And we can go a year ago, 30 days, woman up, get it together. It ain't too late. All you got to do is focus and keep them haters out. You know, number one hater being your damn self. If you need any help, links in the descriptions.